Hello, hello, it's Kat here from the Fire Tuna Club. Join me as I finish another project. Who am I kidding? Join me as I stumble, fumble, and get to the end of this project and am better for it. So I got to be part of the Dollholics Anonymous Swap, which was run in true Secret Santa fashion. Nobody traded dolls, and you were given generic ideas to make a doll off of, with little to no specific stipulations, so the creativity could flow. You also were required to send a $5 gift. I hope you liked what you got! This is the doll I got from the swap. Me so happy, so happy. It even has my name on it. Yes. And a unicorno, but let's not get into how much I love everything I got. Let's talk about what I made. My themes were elegant Gothic Victorian clothing, and I could run from there with it. I almost went vampire, but at the last minute I turned around, reeled back in the creepy, gross bloodiness, and decided to go with an elegant Victorian ghost. Yeah, I know, I made a Spectra into another Spectra, woohoo-hoo-hoo. But neither here nor there, it was a lot of fun making this, and I really, really hope that Isadora Williams is happy in her new home. If you want to hear about Isadora's story, watch the storytime video. If you want to learn how to make her hat, watch the DIY top hat video. Otherwise, totally stick around and watch me stumble and fumble as I turn a half-baked idea into an elegant, ghostly lady. Now where was I? Wait, right. Time for a doll repaint. Let's get to the point of this video. To make Isadora, I started with a Spectra base. I removed her head, and I do prefer using a hairdryer to warm up the head to remove it. If you're afraid of melting the hair, just wrap a dishcloth or a washcloth around the hair. You're more likely to burn your hand than the hair at that rate. Trust me, I've done it. Get some small, sharp, fussy cutting scissors. Embroidery scissors are great. And cut off all the hair. Then get your hands on a pair of tweezers, needle nose pliers, or even a flathead screwdriver to scrape loose all the bits that got left behind. And then get them out either with tweezers, or my preferred method now is cutting the head open and pulling it out. Use some 100% acetone. Don't forget to be safe. Use it in a ventilated area. Acetone the face off. And then if you need to, paint the scalp the color of the hair you're going to root. Then you want to sit down, get comfortable, and begin the long process of rerouting. Dungeon Master, you can throw things at him to stop him. Like a falling cow. Nothing replaces your doll's missing brains like glue to hold all that hair in. Don't forget to smooth it around so that no hair will fall out. Set the head aside and let it dry. Now, in true upcycle fashion, I looked around in my room and found things that I could put together to make Isadora's top hat. What you'll need is foam, acrylic paint, a pill bottle, or in this case, salvaged clothes, and some random knickknacks to decorate your hat. Ma'am, this isn't the right video. What do you mean this isn't the right video? Well, you see, you made your DIY top hat video already. It's not part of this video. I went through 3 different hats. Why can't I talk about it in this video? You can talk about it, ma'am, but you really shouldn't tell them how to make it in this video when you already have another video telling them how to make it. Not to mention in that video, you actually perfected how to make it, instead of stumbling through it like you did in this one. Fine. Hey, look, guys. Here's Isadora's hat, all finished with its pretty little hat box. Are you happy now? Yes, ma'am. I always try to save myself time whenever possible, so I did actually look for this pattern before I buckled down and made it myself. So if you want some free doll patterns, head over to chellywood.com. The pantaloon pattern isn't the only pattern you'll find there, and also available for not just Monster High dolls. Go on, check it out. I'd like to apologize in advance for the tweaking I had to do to the video so you could actually see what I'm doing here. Don't ever hesitate to deviate from a pattern when the mood strikes you. Like for me, I followed the pattern until the end and decided to add a touch of realism by adding a bit of thread so it looked like Isadora tied herself into her clothes. I believe that elastic wasn't invented until recently, so... So before we get to the epic final pictures of Isadora, I just wanted to tell you a couple of things about the process I went through to make her face. Now, I I have said it before and I'll say it again, and I'll probably say it in another video at some point. I'm not a fan of the watercolor pencils. I don't have that much luck with them. I usually end up peeling my sealant off somehow, or I just can't get it to an intensity of color that I want. So there's nothing wrong with that. Plenty of people use watercolor pencils. It's not for me. I am finding that I prefer a little bit of it here and there for details, but still loving my acrylic, just can't break away from it. But that being said, I tried really hard not to make her look sad, and yet sad, if that makes sense, because yeah, she's sad she died. But I wanted her to be Isadora, the happy ghost that takes care of her family despite her circumstances. And I think I got that maybe kind of, oh, I'm dead, but hey, at least I get to do this. And I did also want to give her the teeth because, you know, it was Victorian era, and nobody had dentists. I don't know, I just wanted a little quirk that made her stand out, that made her a little bit different, and still made her her. I guess I knew where I was going when I started this, but I've lost track of it on the way. Freckles. Ooh, I love freckles. Honestly, I think it might be a thing with my dolls, unless I want a clean face, but I really love freckles. Every time I get a chance to, I'm like, dot, 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 dot. 2 fans, 4 hat boxes, 3 hats, and 2 skirts later, I finally have Isadora Williams. Let it not be said that I do not suffer for my craft. Seriously, I know crafting is all about having fun, but sometimes you just have to start a project and get to the end. You will probably have learned something and be better for it, whether or not it was smooth sailing from beginning to end. You know the drill. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, leave a comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel, or hit that bell button so you get notices on new videos. See you all later when I finish another project. Hopefully it will be soon. As always, thanks for watching.